Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another Idiot's Guide to Woodworking. And today's episode is trying to put a storm door on the new exterior door I put on. And one of the big things I have an issue with is I bought this storm door, the outside exterior door, at a closeout discount place, and apparently it was an oddball leftover from way back when. Did not realize how far off it is. So I went and bought a new storm door that supposedly fit that size door, yada yada. Turns out it's too damn small openings. So I've had to come in here and router out this edge to make room. Right now, I believe the width is enough to fit. I had to route out both sides. I'm just not deep enough. So I'm going to come back in. I had to reset my router. My blade only went so far. So I went ahead and had to reset my router. You can see I already had the door hinges hung originally in there, which now those will get repositioned. No big deal. It's just a pain in the butt. It's one of those things you don't think about. I saved a few bucks, but I'm giving myself another 4 hours worth of work. Wow, those birds, those Orioles were all pissed off there. So anyway, I'm giving myself an extra 4 hours worth of work. I'm gonna have some ugly edges here. Luckily, those will all be hid back inside the hinges and the door seal, but it's still just a pain in the butt. Had I realized it, I would have spent the extra 45 bucks, I think it would have been, and bought the regular door. Never thought that they would have had the interior width of this frame that far off. So that's where I'm at right now. Have the door over there, have the hinge on the door already. So I'm gonna go ahead and basically pre-fit it, make sure I've got that routed out enough on each side. And all I've done to do that was just took my router here. I had a 7/8 inch rabbiting bit that I went ahead and threw in there, and it's ball bearing guided, so I was able to do that. Now if you notice, there's a big gap here for the height of the plate. That's where I've already ran it once. I lowered it down to get the depth I actually need. So pretty much nice little simple setup. It's just a little bit of pain in the butt. And then of course, after I come back over the door, I had the leftover in the corners, and up here in the very corner edge, it doesn't route up in. I guess I should have showed you that before. I cut it out, but I used a hammer and chisel and beat that out and trimmed it up. So I might get a picture of that real quick before I route or chisel it out next time once I do the back side. So I'll be back in just a second.